start squawking at you, basically like how to. Yeah. Yeah, like 7-3 or 7-4 or something like that. Goalie stood in his head. I mean, Sammy played well. Yeah. Inside of the circle where it curves in, it's about there and got a pass from some. It was just like on his knees, came up and just like, put it up into the glass. Like the whole team's coming up and smacking. Like, Jesus Christ. Any harder and the kid just fucking robbed him. Yeah. But there were lots of that, like where he just stood on his head and made beautiful saves. Now and I.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another broadcast of Cinnamon Swirl TV, where your 2011 Nelson will take on the Rochester Junior Americans. To start the game, we're going to have Vickers, Armstrong, and Schaefer with Foligno and Ladigan. Penguins get it deep. Armstrong takes it, comes up high, tries to cut to the middle, does, shot, save made, kick to the corner by Junior Americans goaltender. That's rimmed up high, and Ladigan will back up, back on the Americans, tip to Foligno. Foligno looks. He'll circle back. Still has the puck, chips it off the boards, up to Schaefer. Schaefer tips it over, just missing Vickers. And the Junior Americans will break out the puck. And back to center red, back check by Vickers, taken away. He cuts across, guarded nicely. Now Foligno takes it. He takes pressure. Nice play by the Junior Americans player, throws the puck up high. Back they come. Cross crease pass comes up and thrown behind the net. Puck down behind the net. Thrown up high to Schaefer. He does battle, chips a pass, but not out. And Foligno will go back to gather it on. He chips it around over to the corner, the half wall, where the Americans come out hard. Shot saved by Bartley. Rebound sits there. Rebound saved and covered by Bartley. So we'll have Schweitzer, Baru, and Lohr. And Lohr backhands to Schweitzer. And Schweitzer tried to hit Baru. He cut inside. Puck went outside. Lohr comes down. He looks, throws it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer cuts down low. Guards the puck, goes to centering pass, just past Baru from Lohr. And the Americans come back with speed. They've got a look. Dixon overtakes from behind. Nice play. Puck left in front. Rebound. Save. Bartley. And now we'll have Goldberg, Bowen, and Vickers. One of our centers has an equipment issue currently, which is why we're seeing two centers run. One by the Junior Americans. Dumped around behind. Zachy in pursuit. Zachy rims it around. Goes to get it himself. Taken by the Americans. They go to the point. Down low in front. Chip shot on Bartley. Knocked to the side. And out from the corner, the Americans try to come again. Goldberg comes over. Not able to get it out, though. And look out. Here they come with space. Shot. Rebound. Up the point it comes. Bowen challenges. That shot goes wide. Taken by Vickers. Dixon throws it up to Bowen. He does battle, and now Vickers comes over, goes to the point. Nope, goes down low now. Dixon takes the puck, looks, fakes everybody out, goes backhand to Zachy. Zachy goes up to Vickers, and Bowen tips it. Now it's in his feet. He does battle, and they throw it in the zone. Stepped up on by Dixon. They continue forward. And centering pass, that zims by everybody. Bowen comes up. Chips it, but not out. And rimmed around to Goldberg on the other side. He comes up, gathers the puck, comes in 1-on-2, dumps the puck in, and will go get a change. Bowen comes down. He adds some pressure. Americans cut around that, and back they come. And Rochester's into the zone. Shot. Score. On a clean look from the slot, player takes a shot and just beats Bartley inside the post, and it's 1-0 Junior Americans. And stepped up on by Kumnik. Nice wide move by the Rochester player. Tips it up high. Shot. No. Landed on it. That's cleared to the side by Schweitzer. And taken away by the Junior Americans. Shot. That gets deflected to the side. Schaefer comes down. He'll cycle back, beats two players, though they take it away. It's centering pass, shot, save, and held by Bartley. So the Penguins taking a lot of heat here early. We're going to have, so Siegel returns from his equipment issue. Siegel, Lohr, Baru with Dixon and Foligno. Siegel wins that. Chipped up the wall, held in by the Junior Americans, taken by Lohr to the inside. Gets to Baru, but not out. Penguins need to get that puck out at all instances. Rochester's too strong of a team not to do so. Dixon takes the body, pushes the player to the wall. Now Siegel down low, goes up the middle, look out. Two Americans fight over the puck and don't get it cleanly. Now, Foligno up high. He has the puck. Looks for Baru. Can he get it to him? He has him. Doesn't get it to him, and offsides. And Siegel knocks that back, but the Rochester Junior Americans get it. They come in, drive wide, stepped up on by Foligno. Now Siegel comes over, challenges, nifty little move, shot, that's deflected, cross ice, pass across the other way. And Siegel challenges behind the net, and Foligno comes down. Now Siegel does battle, throws it up to Baru. Baru comes up one-on-one, tries to chip around, does, he comes, they got the 2-on-1 if they hurry. Baru shot, Glocker save, over the net, just over the net, so close. And Schweitzer comes on, he challenges. Rochester backhand pass, the center red, and they come onside, and stepped up on by Zachi. Centering pass taken away, and thrown cross ice, hits a skate, comes to Bowen. Bowen comes up, comes with speed, drives wide, gets by the man, looks, goes behind the net, stops, still has it. Looks to make a play, goes back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer chips it back to Bowen again. Bowen goes to Schweitzer again, and they go out front to Goldberg. That's stopped by Rochester. Schweitzer gathers, comes out hard, goes to Bowen in front, shot, rebound, save, kick to the... It's gracious, 15 chances and not a goal by the Penguins. Schweitzer takes it, drives wide. Bowen follows up, tries to go to Schweitzer, hits the skate, and he does battle. Now Rochester takes it and comes out. They drive wide. Shot blocked by Zachi. Follow-up shot, tipped in front and held nicely by Bartley. One right to the net by Rochester. Sneaky little play there. Foligno gathered it on, though. Goes up to Armstrong. Armstrong looks cross ice to Schaefer. He had him. It just hit his skate, unfortunately. And over it goes. Foligno challenges, steps up there, knocks the puck out, and Armstrong takes it. Armstrong throws it past to Vickers. Vickers drives wide, throws a centering pass. Schaefer comes over. He tips it down low to Armstrong. Armstrong gathers on. Looks, had room. Come out and shoot. He passes it to Schaefer. Had the look, didn't take it though, and back comes Rochester 2-on-2. And they drive high, draw pass. Now Armstrong has a step. He gets overtaken from behind. Penalty coming against the Junior Americans. And we'll have a whistle. So the Penguins will get the first power play of the game with a hard back check, but a little grab deemed by the official from the Rochester player. And number 17 is going to serve a minute and 30 or hopefully less for the Penguin fans listening. 8:19 to go, first period. Siegel, Lohr, Baru with Ladigan and Foligno. Comes to Foligno, looks, walks the walk, shot! That just kicks wide. Lohr over, he gathers on, goes to Siegel. Siegel rolls out high, goes up to Foligno again, kicks over his stick. Foligno looks, still has it, no pressure. Cross ice pass, deflected down by Rochester. They're going to tip it to the wing and throw it back to the center red. Gathered on by Ladigan. Ladigan bumps it to Siegel. Siegel skates across, challenges, tries the middle, and not able to get there. Siegel down low, still working hard. Comes over to Baru. Baru gets the puck, chips it to Siegel. Siegel gets bodied up, tries to make a centering pass, not able to do so. Thrown up the boards, held by Baru. Baru goes to Foligno. Foligno looks, backhand down low, taken away and knocked back to center red. Foligno's going to have to be on his high horse. Rochester comes with speed, and he is able to get there. Foligno looks, wheels it around, goes cross ice to Lohr, stepped up on by Rochester, and then they come on a breakaway. Shot, save! A beautiful split save there on the penalty kill by the goaltender of the Penguins. Baru chips it around, goes and gets it. He centers it in front, knocked away, and Schweitzer comes down. Hits the official, and Bowen grabs it, goes around, takes a bump, continues on, dumps it to, now does dump it to Schweitzer, and gets the puck knocked off his stick, does Bowen. Schweitzer comes up high, and Rochester has the puck. Cross ice pass, beautiful. Look out, Rochester has numbers now. Shot, knocked aside by Bartley, cleared by Schweitzer. He's met immediately, penalty over. He's met immediately by a Rochester player, and that extra player from the box comes up and knocks the puck back down. Dixon tries to chip it up. Does. Now Bowen does battle. And knocked into the corner. Centering pass through everybody. Dixon takes it. He gets hooked. Not able to get the puck out. Dixon rims it around to Zachy. Nice play there. Stepped up high. Bowen gets it back to center red. Goldberg with the pressure. He takes the puck away. Now does battle in the corner. Gets rubbed out by the Rochester player. Bowen cycles the puck back down. Schweitzer takes it. Now kicked back up to the point. And back comes Rochester. They beat the man. They come in 2-on-1. Centering pass. Back. Forth. Missed on that one. And thrown up high to Bowen. He cuts the middle, tries to get it off. Taken off his stick, though, by the Rochester player. Rochester defensemen are just absolutely selling out. They will come down to the goal line and don't care. Shot. That goes over the net. Just absolute confidence there to do so. And Penguins are going to ice the puck. So Kumnick and Ladigan will be your D pairing, and we've got Schaefer, Armstrong, and Vickers as your forwards. Won by Rochester. Shot, wide open lane. Bartley sees it cleanly and holds it in the chest. Tipped forward by Schaefer. He goes off the boards. They come up with speed. Beautiful play. Just chipped a little too far. The other Rochester defenseman came over and cut that off, but that's exactly how you beat that pressure. They want to come down on the goal line. You chip the puck around them and go get it. So smart play there by Schaefer. Just didn't end up in anything. Oh, look out. Penn stuck back. 2-on-1. Vickers and Ladigan coming back hard. Shot. Score. Breakaway. So what we did to them, they did to us, coming right back. Only difference is they retrieve the puck and bury it. Tied up at center, gathered on by Dixon. Nice little stop move there. And Rochester immediately in his face. Foligno comes over. Puck gets shipped back into the zone. He'll retreat. Cycles away from one, but his second one is immediately on him. Now Vickers over to the corner. And puck's tied up there, taken by Rochester. Armstrong just missed getting some wheels there with the puck and having a chance. Now Rochester kicks it down low, half wall, up high, shot. Save made Bartley. And, Rochester rolls right out from the wall. Stepped up on by two players. Rebound, or the melee in front. Gathered on by Schaefer. Centering pass just behind Armstrong. And on comes Siegel to pressure the puck. They chip it up the wall. Onside they come in. 3-on-2. Look out. High man hit. Shot. Save. Bartley with the blocker. Penguins just absolutely getting beat hard into their zone right now. Rochester coming with tons of speed and lots of numbers. Shot up high. Stop, but not held by Bartley. Clear to the corner. Down low. They throw it in front. Nice work by Dixon to battle up. Up to the point it goes. Chipped back down to the half wall, and Rochester goes back to the D. Shot blocked by Siegel. Siegel throws it up to Lohr. Lohr chips it up to Baru. Baru comes in with speed. Drives wide. And now Lohr comes over. Chips it down. Siegel comes out. Clean look. Shoot. Just a second too late. Gets blocked. Up high, pinched in and held nicely by Zachi. And he pushes the POW, moves the puck and the POW. Baru knocks it down low. Lore's going to come in pursuit. And Rochester turns around, changes direction. And held in by Zachi. Baru in with pressure. That one's thrown back up and to center red. Gathered on by Schweitzer. Schweitzer comes up with speed. Headman's it to Bowen. Bowen comes in. Shot. Blocked. Oh, just wide. That one hit the shin pad of the the defender, excuse me. Schweitzer comes high or comes low. Rims it around to Dixon, who's down low from up high. And he gets bumped. Throws it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer pulled in though and taken away by Goldberg. Schweitzer gathers it. Shot. That goes wide. And Schweitzer gathers. Turns around, goes to Dixon. Dixon tries to center it. Taken away by Rochester. Rochester goes wide. They come up. Shot. That's in front. Bowen clears that one away. Taken by Goldberg. Goldberg goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer now to Goldberg. Goldberg comes up. They've got 2-on-2 if they can get there. Goldberg gets it through the man. Just tipped away. Penguins are offside. So close. So lots of opportunities there for the Penguins. And Schaefer drives in. Takes a bump. So the officials letting some body contact happen. Nothing egregious. And letting the boys play. So I think we like to see that. 1:21 to go first period. Held by Bartley. So the shot got blocked in front. The shot got blocked in front and then rolled into Bartley where he was able to cover it. But dangerous situation there. Tied up off the faceoff. Comes free, almost free to a Rochester player. Schaefer gathers, tips it up to Armstrong. Armstrong comes, drives wide. Pens are in onside, and they drive wide. Centering pass, knocked behind by the goaltender, and now Vickers challenges. So does Schaefer. Schaefer knocks that one out of the air. Thrown to the net and covered by the Rochester goaltender. Tied up, center ice. Somebody lost a glove. Looks like the center for the Penguins, Vickers. Rochester tries to come out of the corner, challenged by Schaefer. Armstrong down low, battling hard. He gets the puck, looks, turn and shoot. Please turn and shoot. He shoots. Centering pass, actually, for Baru. I'm not sure if that got to the net. Taken away by Armstrong. Shot towards the net, knocked away by Rochester goaltender. Challenged high out of the air again. Armstrong hand-eye, but Rochester continues forward. They come with speed. Stepped up on nicely by Zachi. He's going to push, and in come the Penguins now. Zachi drives wide. Guards the puck. Centering pass, chipped away. Schaefer not able to get it there. Thrown in front again. Armstrong's going to challenge. And thrown up the ice. A nice outlet pass. Zachi with a beautiful stick, and that'll do it for first period action. So join us back here momentarily for what hopefully is going to be a much better Penguins second period. right, Siegel, Baru, Lore with Latigan and Foligno will be your 5 for the Penguins. Nope, false face-off. And we'll redrop. And Rochester wins the face-off. They go D to D and up to center red. And drive wide, centering pass. That's knocked away, but they follow on with it. Puck knocked into the corner. Siegel challenges now. Foligno takes it. He has the outlet. Looks. Shot. That's knocked into the corner. And centering pass taken away by Rochester. Lore's going to apply pressure. They chip it up back to center red and taken by Latigan. Latigan looks, chips it up to Siegel. Siegel backs it in and then goes to the lone Rochester defenseman. They're going to ice the puck, and Penguins are going to face off in the offensive zone with 14:11 to go, second period. It's like we're going to have Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen. And your D pairing is going to be Zachi and Dixon. So the Penguins got some bombers on the blue line here. Let's see if they can win this faceoff and get one hard to the net. One to Goldberg, though. Goldberg shot. That hits the glove and kicks wide. Bowen on the corner. He chips down, knocked up to the half wall. And out to center red. Hits a skate and kicks back. Goldberg with the back check and taken by Dixon. He's met by 2 Rochester players. Puck's knocked into the corner. And now Zachi. Nope, Schweitzer's going to come down. He battles for the puck and rimmed back around. Tied up is Dixon, and Schweitzer comes in now to help. And puck loose. Chipped up the wall to the defenseman. Shot blocked by Bowen. Goldberg's got a step. Can he go? Chips it to center. Continues to drive on. Shot. Save. Rebound. Sits there, but Schweitzer was on the other side. They chip it back to center red to the Rochester Junior Americans. Come with speed. 3-on-2. Look out. Zachi drives wide. Rebound. Sits there. Score. Vickers, Armstrong, Schaefer, Dixon, and Zachi. So what is now 7 periods in a row, the Penguins have been shut out and unable to get a goal. Really just absolutely snake-bitten. And giving up 3 here in the first period and a half is not helping matters. But this is what forges teams and makes them stronger, is dealing with this adversity and coming back and working through it as a team. Centering pass, shot, save, rebound, knocked away, stepped up on by Kumnick, taken away, back come, nice back check by Colton Armstrong, and over to Schaefer. Schaefer drives, goes wide, centering pass just over the stick of Kumnick, who would pinch down, and Armstrong does battle now. Shot. That one's to the net by Vickers. Rebound covered. There is no rebound. That one didn't even hit the ice. 2 forwards locked sticks and caught the puck before it hit the ground. Not sure that I've seen that one happen before. Vickers applies pressure behind the net, takes the puck away, tries to come up high, knocked away by Rochester. They rim the puck around. Kumnick's going to come down. He pinches, holds the puck, and knocked back to Vickers, who was covering for him. Armstrong throws it, just misses Schaefer. Now Armstrong steps in. Look out, here they come. They go wide. Rochester onside. Pushed wide by Latigan. Taken away by Schaefer. Schaefer chips the puck off the boards, just past Vickers. Going to be icing. Yes, it is. 11:36 to go, second period. Puck will come all the way back down to the Pittsburgh zone. Siegel, lower Baru. And Siegel wins that one. He's going to get his own face-off win, chip it back around to Dixon. And Dixon looks, throws it up the ice to Baru, tips off his stick, and back to the blue line. Baru comes in with speed, bumps the puck loose, goes to Lohr. Lohr cuts across, looks, backhand shot, that clears the net. Behind a Siegel, and taken away by Rochester. Lohr applies pressure, and up the half wall they go. Now comes Siegel. Dixon shot, that hits the Rochester player, goes into the corner, and thrown up high directly to the winger. What a beautiful bounce pass through our guy right to the Rochester player. Really crisp, hard passing. Now there go all the way out to the point. Shot, that's blocker save. Cleared away by Siegel. Baru up the boards, not far enough for icing, and Rochester gathers the puck. Back comes Rochester now. Quick outlet. Got Goldberg back checking. He comes back nicely, pushes the player wide. They dump it up high. Schweitzer takes that away. Goes to Foligno. Foligno has room now. He's going to come in and challenge. Goes wide to Goldberg. Goldberg pulls up, dumps it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer circles, dumps it back down in the corner. Goldberg beats his man, comes out, looks. And goes high to Bowen. Off his skate to Goldberg, who just zips it up high. Bowen challenges. Now that's cross-ice pass right to center red. And taken away by Rochester. They come in onside. Stepped up on by Foligno. Challenge, wide open look. The puck rolled off the player's stick, though. And Schweitzer down low. He bodies up now. Foligno takes it. Chips it up to Bowen. Stepped up on. Not able to get it out, but Foligno follows on. And throws it to center. Taken by Rochester. Goldberg applies pressure. And up to center they come. No icing, and Foligno will go back and gather. Foligno cuts in the middle. Nice move. He's got wheels. He's pushing the puck. He's got Schweitzer and Bowen. Drives wide. Shot. That one zips wide through everybody and comes all the way out to the point. Bowen now back, covers. Chips the puck over to Dixon, and he'll go back and gather on. So Dixon cycles behind his net. 8:59 to go, second period. Centering pass, or middle pass to Vickers, bounces off his stick. Center taken away by Foligno. Foligno throws it up the half wall to Goldberg, and out. Penguins need to get it out. They do. They got a 3-on-2, or 3-on-1, excuse me. Goldberg drives wide. Centering pass taken away. Shot, score! So the Penguins are able to get one. Uh-oh. So we're going to have a goaltender change here. It looks like there's an issue with Bartley. He looks to be hurt. And we're going to have a goaltender change. So Brushett's going to come in. We've got Vickers, Schaefer, and Armstrong with Kumnik and Zachi. It's up, tip past. Vickers comes in with speed now, drives wide. Circles around, centering pass off two skates and just wide of the net. Now Armstrong in. He comes out hard from the corner, goes to Vickers, shot, rebound, battled in, whacked behind the net. Penn's applying pressure, but look out, here comes Rochester. Very aggressive and fast on their push, offensively, stepped up on by Vickers there. Zachi takes it. He's got Armstrong, hits him. called offsides. Not sure there could have been any more in my face, and I didn't see it. Don't know if it would have turned into something anyways, but still. Whew. Wow. That puck's won by the Penguins. Schaefer's met immediately by an aggressive forward, pushes up, drives wide on Kumnick, has a step. Kumnick, nice recovery, and rolls out high. Kumnick comes up, knocks that puck off his stick, goes to Schaefer. Schaefer stepped up on by the defenseman, and bumps the player from behind. And we're going to have the first penalty of the game for the Penguins. Oh, okay, so Rochester's also going to get a minor. I'm not sure for what. They did come over and have words, maybe a little bit of action. Maybe a little bit of action with the Pittsburgh player after he bumped their player from behind. So I think there was a cross check from Rochester that they called as well as the board against the Penguins. Rochester wins that faceoff. Center drives straight through and gets the puck. Strong move. Rochester very aggressive, very good with the puck and setting up offense. Look at that. Defenseman pulls down, goes right around the winger. Tough shot, score. So the defenseman literally comes all the way down to the hash marks to steal the puck. Bellino throws it up to Siegel, offsides of the Penguins. Not called until Rochester got the puck and came out of the zone, so a bit odd, but offsides on the Penguins. Rochester wins that battle, throws up the center red. They come in 3-on-2. Schweitzer, Bowen, Goldberg, Wizacki, and Dixon. Penguins come in 1-on-2. Schweitzer tried to get it to Bowen, tipped away, and now Rochester comes back. They throw it back into the Penguin zone. Zacchi comes over. He chips it around, and Zacchi throws it up. Taken away by Rochester. They go up the boards, taken away by Schweitzer. Now he throws it over to Bowen. Bowen looks, cuts to the middle, gets knocked down. Penalty forthcoming against Rochester for a trip. Flashing call.
Puck and drew a penalty.
Won by Schweitzer to the point. Shot. That kicked aside by the Rochester goaltender. And thrown to the point. Held in nicely by Zacchi. Zacchi comes down, goes out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks, walks the line, goes back to Zacchi. Zacchi shot. Deflected by Bowen off the crossbar. Good God, they just can't get it in. Dixon comes around. He goes to Goldberg. High up to Bowen. That's taken away and cleared back to the Penguin zone. What a beautiful shot and tip by Zacchi and Bowen, and it just dings the crossbar and goes up and into the corner. Zacchi goes over to Schweitzer and taken away by Rochester, who dumps it back in. Great penalty kill there. And Schweitzer down low, doing the hard work behind the net, gathers the puck, and out he comes. Bumps it to Bowen. Bowen takes it, goes cross ice to Goldberg, tips it, not in though. Now he goes, and he has entry. Jumps it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer rolls. Tries to go over to Goldberg. It's knocked away by a smart and hard play by the Rochester forward. It goes back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer, now Bowen ties up, and Rochester dumps into the corner. Dixon will go back and chase. Swing it around to Zachi. Zachi goes up to Goldberg. No, he's going to keep it himself. And now goes up to Goldberg. Misses him and goes to the blue line. Gathered on by Rochester. They throw it up. Held. Nope, not in, but now dumped in by Dixon. He goes cross. Puck rolls off his stick. Knocked down. Bowen tips it. Hits Schweitzer, Dixon's skate, and out comes Rochester. They drive wide, fast, and hard. Zachi challenges. Now, nice play by Schweitzer to get a glove down to block that centering pass. Zachi has it. Goes up to Bowen. Misses him. And it'll go back into the zone. Penguins are going to get a change. Being the second period, it's a tough one because the bench is in your offensive zone. Rochester, great outlet pass up to center. And cross-ice pass cut off by Armstrong. And Rochester continues on. Vickers steps up. Tempted dump blocked by Baru. Armstrong comes, drives wide, comes in 2-on-2. Tries to take a shot. That gets blocked. Centering pass, nobody home. And Penguins need to be careful there because all that centering pass did, while I love the thought, there wasn't anybody there for the pass. Armstrong in clean shot, deflected and knocked aside by the Rochester goaltender. All that did was give Rochester a 3-on-2 up high with numbers. Shot, score on the wraparound. So Colton Armstrong with a wraparound goal makes it 5-2. Vickers steps in. You got Vickers, Armstrong, Schaefer, the trio that were on the ice for the goal, with Kumnick and Ladigan. Kumnick's going to cycle back behind his net, stops, pulls up, now gets knocked down, and Vickers comes down. Now Ladigan comes down. Vickers still behind the net. He takes a bump, and Rochester out hard. Tried to center it, knocked away by Kumnick. Kumnick's stick being held, got up into the arm of the Rochester player. And Rochester tries to send it back. Vickers and a Rochester player wipe out, and Ladigan chips it up. Held in by Rochester. Penguins need to use more of the center ice. Look out. In clean. Backhand shot. Save made by Brushett. Centering pass clears everybody. Armstrong has a step. Chips it by, and the speedy Rochester player makes a beautiful defensive play. Offsides are the Penguins. Oh, Penguins are now going to get a penalty call. I didn't see any indication of it on the ice, but looked like a motion of a cross check. And so the Penguins creep within 3 and now draw themselves a penalty and are in a rough position against a very offensively talented team. Won by Rochester. They look, go down low, right to the slot, and taken away by Dixon in the skates. Chips it up. Player moves out of the way so it doesn't hit them, and we call icing. Can't move out of So 3:12 to go. Okay. There's a second one, so we should be all right. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything here, so just let it go for now. We'll wait till intermission. Tied up behind the boards, fought for. And kicked over to the side, so great job by the Penguins to be able to tie the puck up for a good 10 seconds or so. Kill off some more of that power play for a very talented Rochester team. Shot, that zips wide from the point. And they do battle on the half wall. Tipped around behind the net. Foligno comes down, gathers the puck. Taken away by Rochester. They try to come around with a wraparound. That's knocked away. And behind Siegel to the point. Shot. That hits a helmet, goes into the corner. And thrown up to Lohr. He's met immediately by a defenseman. And over into the corner. We've got 14 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Wrap around. Comes up high. Shot. Kicked out high. It's a rebound. Rebound, shot, save, score. Penguins just gave up too many rebounds. And the third one gets buried. High backdoor for Rochester. Goes past them. And rimmed around to Bowen. He kicks it up to Schweitzer. Back to Bowen. He throws it up to Goldberg. Now Schweitzer comes in. Now Bowen steps up. He knocks the puck forward. Goldberg has it. Look out. Penguins have a chance. They go to Schweitzer in the middle. He struggles to get it. Now does. Centering pass, that's knocked away. Bowen challenges back to the middle. Dangerous play by Rochester. It continues on, though, and is able to get the puck out of a hot kitchen. What a crazy, crazy play there. Fortunately, the Penguins not able to bury it. And offsides are Rochester. Molino takes it, goes up but not out, and Rochester cuts with his nifty little move. Shot, that's blocked aside off the net and into the corner. Taken by Vickers, met by Rochester, now met by another Rochester player. The defenseman this time, the winger sees it, comes down, but the puck goes past, and the speedy Rochester forward comes back and gets it. Puck knocked into the corner, out to the D. Vickers down, chips it up and around. Armstrong has a step, goes over nicely to Schaefer, and immediately stepped up on there by the Rochester defenseman. So the Penguins need to take heed and not try to make moves past Rochester and just chip it past them. Their defensemen step up and go aggressively, which is how they result in so many offensive plays. Very, very talented offensively and very gambling on the defensive end. So the Penguins just need to start chipping the puck and stop trying to beat a man one-on-one all the time. Armstrong in. He looks. Drives wide. Shot. Held by the Rochester goaltender. So good look, good shot there by Colton Armstrong. Rochester in front, just past the stick of Schaefer. Foligno comes up, and that'll do it for second period action. Join us here momentarily for what hope. Welcome back to second period action. Or third period action, excuse me. We've got Siegel, Lohr, and Baru with Dixon and Zachi. Penguins win that one. Kicked forward by Baru, in onside, and Rochester just lofts the puck back up the center red. Something the Penguins haven't done or don't do, or I don't know, but Rochester sits bodies up next wave and just relies on their defensemen to just flip the puck up to them. And they do it, and they come with so much speed, it's really hard to defend. So, and skated up, knocked back to center, and taken by Rochester. They don't bump it, now they do, and they're offsides. And Rochester gets their fifth on. We've got 14:29 to go, third period. Taken to Dixon. Dixon goes back to Zachi. Zachi hits his skate, goes into Brush It knocks it back up to Zachi. Zachi goes to Baru. Baru tries to go around and doesn't quite put the puck far enough ahead. And Siegel throws it back to center red, causes the Rochester to have to cycle back. That one hit Lohr. He looks to be in a little discomfort. He's going to go to the bench. And they go wide, right to the corner where Dixon comes down. He bumps, and they go down low. Centering pass, that clears everybody. Zachi grabs it, goes up to Baru, and not out. Now it goes to Zachi. Zachi goes up to the other side, knocked away by Rochester, taken away by Bowen. Bowen comes up, drives wide, guards the puck, comes up, knocked to the corner. He comes down, looks, chips it down to Goldberg. Goldberg comes over and taken away by Rochester. Now Schweitzer comes down. He bumps the body, still isn't able to get it, and they flip it back to center red. High stick tried to be played with, but not able to, and the Penguins gather on. Kumnik has it, chips it up the wall, goes to Bowen. Bowen chips it up, goes to Schweitzer offsides, and we'll have a face-off. Schweitzer steps in. And one by Schweitzer to Kumnik. Kumnik's going to go back. Looks, stops, goes up the wall, and back they come. Schweitzer has a chance. Got a step. Drives wide, defended nicely by Rochester. And he gets tied up. Bowen comes down. Schweitzer still has it, comes out of the corner with it. Looks, dumps it down to Bowen. Bowen's still fighting for it. Now Rochester takes it. They cut right in front of their net. That gets blocked. Schweitzer gathers. Tries to chip around, taken away, and knocked back up. And he's converged on by three Penguins, and puck gets through and shot on Brush It. And puck one by the Penguins, chipped up past Schaefer, going to be an icing call against the Penguins. So right idea, not quite right angle. Penguins need to come off the boards a little bit. Or even in that instance, maybe Dixon tries to go to his backhand and get a greater angle to be able to chip it up. Right idea, just not quite the right geometry. So I guess these boys haven't taken that yet, and maybe next year we'll learn a little bit more about angles. It's always my favorite subject. Yeah. It's also why I'm a horrible pool player, just in case anybody cares. Vickers comes down. He gets bumped. And back comes Rochester with speed. Defenseman from the back end. They chip it up the wall. Pinched up on, held in nicely by Dixon. Chipped down by Schaefer, and Vickers goes and chases. Vickers comes down, bumps, and continues forward. Really like the game the officials have played or called. Let the boys bump and rub and you know, get into it and mix it up, but not, you know, it's not gotten out of hand, and they continue to let them play. So Dixon, nice backhand pass to Vickers, follows on. He's going to rush. He gets bodied out of the play there nicely by Rochester, and Foligno comes over, knocks the puck into the corner. And Foligno has it, throws it up off the skate, but gets it out, in onside. Vickers blasts it. It hits Rochester with too many men on the ice. And it actually went in their bench door. So I guess that's why. But I thought it hit the Rochester player and went in the bench, which really should be too many men. But anyways, 11:12 to go. And we get another false face-off. Puck won by the Penguins. So the Penguins really doing a nice job this game at winning face-offs. Just not able to capitalize. And Rochester with speed. Continue to drive. Kumnick takes the body. Goes to Baru. Puck gets knocked off his stick. Now Siegel comes over. He takes the puck. And taken away by Rochester. Stepped up on Kumnick immediately to the man. Takes it away. Back door, backhand pass taken away by Siegel. And Siegel comes up. Looks. Offsides of the Penguins. All right, Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Zachi, and Kumnick. And Rochester wins that one. Kumnick's going to push. He's got Goldberg with him. Back he comes. Loses the puck. It goes to Bowen. Bowen looks. He turns around. Gets ripped down on the puck. And Schweitzer has it. He turns away. Comes out hard from behind. Shot. Rebound. Cleared away by Rochester. And back they come. Outlet pass hits a Rochester stick. Stepped up on by Zachi. He runs into the official. And stepped up on by Kumnick. Tip past him. Zachi comes up. He knocks it. Back they go. Goldberg, Zachi. Zachi rushing the puck. Drives wide. Has Bowen high. Cuts to the middle. Knocked away. Goes into the corner. Goldberg gathers it. Dumps it down low. Zachi's going to go chase. Rimmed all the way around. Kumnick comes over. Holds it. And it goes to Bowen up high. Bowen chips it. Going to go chase it. And cut out is the Rochester player. Right up the middle. Give and go. Bowen with the back check. Knocks that one over to the sidewall. Gathered on by Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes to Bowen. Bowen looks. Goes back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer's not able to do it. Met immediately by a Rochester player. And Bowen chips it. Not out. And Foligno comes over. Foligno hooked, hung all over, not able to move the puck. No call, but again, they've let both teams get away with that, so at least it's even. Schweitzer goes, chips it up to Goldberg. Now Goldberg pushes. He takes a shot. That gets blocked. Chips it down low. Schweitzer's going to go chase. And he chips it around. Fortunately, nobody there because the Penguins were in the middle of a line change, but Schweitzer just rags the puck and waits for reinforcements. Continues to dance. Gets the puck knocked off his stick. And up to center red come Rochester. Stepped up on by Ladigan. Ladigan goes back forth, goes up to Schweitzer. No, Armstrong now. Schweitzer's headed to the bench. And Armstrong to the middle, taken away by Rochester. And they go back. Stepped up on by Vickers. And Ladigan takes it, chips it up to center red to Armstrong. Immediately stepped up on a nice little move. He's got a step. Schaefer going hard to the net. Shot. Rebound. Schaefer out of the air. Hits it. Dot towards the net, though. That's what we need more of, is hitting some shots on the net there and diving for rebounds. But a beautiful play by the Rochester goaltender to push it past the first wave of players almost with that height, making it near impossible for someone to actually get a rebound on it. And Rochester drives wide. Pulls up. Cuts to the middle. Shot. No. Backdoor pass. Goes wide. Vickers comes down. Now goes to center. No, it doesn't. Now it does. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Armstrong's going to push. Comes shot. Way down. Penn's just not there for the rebound. That one handcuffed the goaltender. Caused him to trip. Center pass up to the Schaefer. Schaefer has Armstrong. taken away by Rochester. Vickers comes over, takes a punch to the face. And Dixon there. He chips the puck. Chips it again. Schaefer has it. Now taken away by Rochester. They cut back around. Stepped up on nicely there by Vickers from the defensive side. And checked by Dixon. And Zachy goes around. He gets the puck. Chips it up to Schaefer. Schaefer has Vickers. And now goes to him. Vickers chips it and is going to go change. Armstrong applies the pressure. And stepped up on. Rochester goes across the middle. Dixon steps up. And back they come. Lohr slides the player to the boards, and they dump it in. Zachy gathers on, taken away by Rochester. They try to go back. Siegel takes it now, and he goes up to Goldberg. Goldberg chipped around. Shot coming, blocked by Zachy. And there's a POW. Luka Zachy moves it, but Rochester comes out with the puck. Centering pass, knocked away by the goaltender. And back they go. Back. Drives the player wide. Centering pass taken away by Siegel. And up they come. So it looks like Ladigan's playing forward, and Bowen's going to be playing defense now. Not sure if we have an injury or what's going on. Anyway, so Ladigan down low working. Puck knocked up high. And rimmed around behind the net. So 5:10 to go, third period. Kumnik goes back. He does battle in the corner. And out comes Rochester. Centering pass, knocked away. Puck continues to be fought for in the corner by Schweitzer and Kumnik. Out comes Rochester, but Schweitzer with a nice play there to keep them from walking to the net. Player dances, nice inside-out move. And attempted backhand pass, knocked away. Chipped up to the blue line, taken by Baru. Baru knocks it up. And back comes Rochester. Centering pass. Nice lift stick by Schweitzer. He chips it up. Has Baru, who has Ladigan. Can he get him there? Pulls up. Now goes to Ladigan. Immediately met, but Baru has it shot. That zips high and wide. Dixon takes it. Offsides are the Penguins. So 4:14 to go. Vickers steps in. That one's won by Rochester. They're going to dump it too far back, but not called icing. I guess we want to get this game over with. And Foligno's immediately met. Out comes Rochester, hard from the corner. They look up high. Centering pass. That one goes wide of the defenseman's stick. And Vickers chips it up. Armstrong will go chase. Going to be gathered on by Rochester. And a pressure applied by Armstrong. Now Schaefer's going to come down. They sauce it up to this past the first layer. That shot bouncing around and goes over to Rochester. Back they come. Vickers needs to get on his horse. He does. Watch the back door, boys. Drive wide. Centering pass or shot, I'm not sure which, goes wide and into the corner. Schaefer takes it. Nope, he gets knocked down. So the defenseman and Schaefer just continue to knock each other down. Armstrong has a chance. Drives wide. Nice stick there by the defenseman. Save. Score! Colton Armstrong with a beautiful strength play. The officials wondering whether it's a goal. There was some dispute over whether it was actually a goal or not from the officials, and it just went in and wrapped around. Be more than happy to show them some replay footage if they'd like, but don't think they want to come to this booth here at the Barons Bus, so But Barron's bus, very, very gracious to let us come up here into the rafters to broadcast this game. Always very nice staff and personnel here. So we greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back here again later on this afternoon from this high perched view, bringing you another game here for your 2011 Nelson. Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. So that puck's tied up. Knocked to the point. And sent over to the side. The cross-ice pass is there yet again. Very good at it. Zachi comes up, applies pressure, gets around him. Shave, shot, save, rebound, save. Rush it with the glove hand save on the rebound. Beautiful save. Then makes the glove talk like a duck afterwards, enjoying that the puck was in there. 2:49 to go. Third period. Zachi comes in. The win from Siegel. And he gets it. Tries to chip it up. And Siegel down low. Pushes that player to the wall. And Siegel gathers. Chips it up to Lohr. Lohr comes with wheels. Knocks it down into the corner. Continues on, though. And the Rochester player takes the puck. Continues to move forward. They outlet it up to the blue line and look for the cross-ice pass. Wasn't there. Goldberg with a nice back check now. Siegel takes the puck. He's going to chip it back. Not far enough for icing. Are you kidding me? The one that was 10 feet behind the line that was ripped at 100 miles an hour was deemed no icing. But the one that the kid didn't skate for is icing. So, all right. It has been generally a very good officiated game, though, so I don't want to complain too much. But shot generated off of that, though, by Rochester now. And Foligno ties up. Now Schweitzer comes down. Centering pass, high shot, blocker save, rebound, brush it with the save. And we've got a melee in front. All right, so Rochester going to get the extra one there. Took a run at Brush It, and one of the defensemen for the Penguins, Bowen, stepped in, and we had some pushing and shoving, and both will go off. Puck knocked to the point, chip pass, look out. Foligno does battle, not able to get there. Now Dixon comes over, centering pass tipped away by Dixon in a beautiful effort to get back. Now gathered on by Ladigan. He moves the puck to Schweitzer. Schweitzer drives wide. Baru on the other side stays onside, drives, comes into the middle, shot, rebound, sits there, and we have a whistle. More pushing and shoving going on. Puck up high between the legs of Dixon, held beautifully by Brady Dixon. He drives, has space, pass to Baru, just off his stick, centering. They get it. Schweitzer high to Dixon. Dixon shot. Goaltender doesn't have a glove. They got to blow the whistle. No glove. So dangerous play there. The goaltender with no glove. Missed by the officials until the puck actually went in the net. So unfortunately, the Penguins lost a little bit of extra power play time there because they were never going to be able to score unless the goaltender got his glove back. So right call, just took a little late to see. Schweitzer, Ladigan, Baru are your three. Puck comes around, pressured by Ladigan, rimmed up high. Dixon not able to hold it, and rolled tipped, what should have been an icing call yet again. Like, the puck was in the air. He had to try to knock it out of the air and wasn't able to do so. So, just my biggest complaint's the inconsistency with the icings at this point. Schweitzer gets a cross ice, met by Baru, comes over and met by the defenseman of Rochester. Was a hezzy play. Baru comes back, and they toss the puck in behind the net. Baru goes up to Schweitzer, stepped up on. He had Ladigan on the back, couldn't see him though because he was behind him. Centering pass to Ladigan, not there, and Ladigan comes over, challenges, and chipped around. Back comes Rochester, and that'll do it. So join us here this afternoon for game number 2 of the day, and we'll be right here at beautiful Barron's Bus. Again, thanks for joining us. 6-3 win by the Junior Americans.